Page 7, Old Christmas Tree, or Old Tannenbaum. 3/4 time. Has a pickup beat. I'll come back to the pickup beat. I want to talk about the hands separately first, and then we'll put the hands together. So starting with the right hand. You're starting out with the thumb on middle C, so you're in C position. You won't stay there, but that's where you're starting. I have eighth notes, 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and. Now for the B you got to reach down. Don't move the hand down, just the thumb, because the second finger is going to play the D and then thumb here. So really thumb's covering 2 notes here, that's all. Then when you finish the first line, you're going to repeat it. You play the first line twice, but then when you go to the second line, you see the fourth finger's on G. Well, we got to come up then. You're between phrase, so just lift up here, here, and now you're in this position. So it's 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. And then when you get to the end of the second line, you have a rest, and the whole hand comes down for the last line. Down, don't move the hand down, just reach the thumb down for the B. Like so. And that's the right hand. You got to get to where you can play that smoothly and evenly. You're only lifting up between the phrases. Then with the left hand, well, you're starting with thumb here, so you're in C position. So you have pickup, 1, 2. Now this, try and get these notes down at the same time. So you got to go from one finger to 2 fingers. I'm just transferring weight from one side of the hand to the other. Then you have a rest, and then it's an F, G, and then the chord. And when you go to the second line, you get one measure or one beat rest, because you got to come up to here. Now we're in F position. So thumb on C, middle C, here. You're going to stay there. Make sure you play these rests. Be quiet during the rest. That's how you play a rest, right? And then you get to the end of the second line. The last measure, you're here. And then lift up. It's a new phrase. And then here. Back to what you were doing at the beginning. So the left hand's moving around a little bit too. So let's try the hands together. And you're starting out in C position here. 1. Remember that E is by itself. The left hand, you gotta rest. No sound there. And then you'd repeat that. Well, let's go on to the second line. So we finished the first line here, and then you go, just lift up. Both hands. Well, I suggest you move the right hand first. It has to play first, and then right after you play it, go ahead and move the left hand up where it needs to go. So you're here. Then the right hand goes up. Then here, move the left hand down. It's got to play. And then right after it plays it, you can move the right hand down. So you're only moving one hand at a time here. That makes it a little easier. And then you can get the rest of it. And so practice the hand moves. It's harder when you have to move both hands at the same time, and a lot of times we have to do that. But if we can just move one hand at a time, it makes it easier. And in this piece we can do that. Because from the first line to the second line, when you're here and you're going to here, the right hand's playing first, so it moves first. Then right after it plays, then the left hand can move up. And that makes it a little easier. Same thing going the other way later on. You know. I like to play this with you slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. This is not a fast piece. It's not a real slow piece. It's a nice leisurely piece. It's in the middle. But we're going to go slow because I just want to check notes and rhythms. I don't want to perform it. Now it has a pickup beat, so I'm going to give us 2 counts. So go ahead and put your hands in C position to start. And here we go. Ready and go, and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and repeat.